Good morning. How are you? Or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world. I am Dr. Tammy Donaldson, your success catalyst and literacy educator. And today I want to talk about what's your grade. What is your grade? So, this time of the semester, for those of you, this is your first time joining me, welcome. Hello. I am a professor. So at this time of the semester, typically I am preparing for the end. So my students and we have individual conferences. We discuss what's your grade. We discuss their grade. We discuss what's going on with them. And I was thinking about that today because that's my life right now, right? That's my life. And I realized that, you know, maybe I need to do that for my friends here on Periscope. Is let's talk about what is your grade. My students, hello Lachey, how are you? My students are always, they always have this idea of what their grade is in my class, but they don't really know. So I try to let's talk about this. Let's make sure that we are on the same page before we go into the final exam. So that is the metaphor, the analogy I'm using for today. What is your grade? Hello, Victor. How are you? So, in my scopes, if you've ever paid attention, for those of you this is your first time, go back and watch some previous ones. The biggest thing about my platform is that you are moving in the direction of more. You are preparing for what's next in your life based on your goals, based on your vision, based on what you have decided that's what you want to work on, right? That you should have a vision for your life. You should have something that you're working on. You should be doing something each day to push you in toward that thing that's going to help you serve whoever you're meant to serve. And that's my platform. So what is your grade? So I thought this may be a good time, since I'm doing it with my students, that we should probably do that together. So So that's what I want to do today. So I'm going to ask you five questions, and which center around what I talk about on my platform. And I want you to think about what is your grade? Because in this space, it's not about being average. In this space, we don't want to be average. In this space, we want to be above average. We want to be those trailblazers. We want to be those people who are moving in that direction of more and preparing for what's next. And despite what life throws our way, we keep it moving. We keep it moving. Keep it moving. Thank you so much, Lachey. I understand. I know I'm going to be at work too, listening later. So, hey, Mara, how are you? Thank you for joining. So, these are 5 things that I think that any topic that I talk about is centered around this. And so I want you, now, you can do it in the chat, but I'm not going to ask you to put yourself on blast and put it in the chat. But I do want you to think about, do these things, are you doing these? Are these a part of what you do every day? So number 1, do you have goals? Okay, I say that. Some of you are like, yeah, for 2018. No, I mean current goals. Something you're working on today, like you're doing today. So 1, do you have goals? That's a yes or no. You're welcome to volunteer, but definitely, wherever in your head, keep track. Number 2, do you have a vision for your life? Do you have a vision for the future? Do you have something that you can foresee that you're working toward, that those goals are a part of? Yes or no? Number 3, do you have tasks that you do every day? Like there's now, y'all know I have my C4C Daily 3, Catalyst for Change, Daily 3 task. So do you have at least 1 task or maybe 3 tasks? Hey, Massage Body. Maybe there are 3 tasks that you do every day that are working toward your goals and or your vision. Do you do something for you? Number 4, do you take time for self-care? Do you take time for you? Whether it's, massage, nails, exercise, whatever it is, do you take time for you? Maybe it's meditation, prayer, reading. Whatever that thing is, do you take time for you? Time for self-care, time for your soul, something that will nurture your soul. And number 5, do you have fun? Now, if you don't know, you're going to find out. I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. And that should be a part of it. Like, we shouldn't just be so focused that we don't take time for fun. And it's interesting. I'm in an Instagram challenge. And today, the challenge is to what makes you laugh and what makes you laugh, I think is the challenge. So I'm going to put mine up there. So definitely check it to see. But what do you do for fun? What do you do? And if you can say to all those that you are there, then you can say you have an A. If there's some that you know you need to work on, that you need to do, then you can give yourself a B, C, D, and hopefully no one gets an F. Especially if you're in this space and you follow me regularly. Hey, Elder Carmen King, what is your grade? We are talking about being above average, doing those things that's going to propel us into our next, those things that's going to take us to the next level. And what is that for you? And I want you to honestly think about, what grade would you give yourself as a person who's on the journey toward more, as a person who is trying to be a catalyst for change, a person who is, know that they are commissioned in their life to do something and they are working on a thing. A person who knows that they are meant to serve a certain community and they plan to do that. What is your grade? What grade do you give yourself? If your grade is not an A, my challenge to you this week is, what can you do? What is that area that you know you need to work in? Hey, Raleigh, what is that area you need to work in that you need to focus on this week, and do one thing in that area? So that way, maybe it's just having fun and laughing. Maybe you've been like, you have a deadline at work, you have project you're working on. Maybe that's something that you need to think about, you need to do. Maybe it's just taking time for yourself. Maybe it's just taking time for your soul. Maybe it's just reading something that is positive or listening to a podcast. What is that thing? So this week, what can you do to make sure that you are living a life that's above average? We don't want to be average, not in this space. We got things to do. And I always say that. Actually, this is how I say it. We got things to do. So what is that thing? So for those of you that are here, if I'm making sense, if this is resonating with you, if you'll just put a chat so I know you're there, just make sure that we're on the same page, because I want you to, yes, Elder Carmen, we got things to do. So and we should always have something to do. Thank you, Mara, for confirming. We have things that we need to do. And so I want you to assess. And, I think about with my students, we do it all the time. We have progress in the middle semester. If you have children, they do that regularly every 6 weeks or 9 weeks, depending on their reporting period. We should be doing that in our life. We should be assessing where we are. We should be taking time to really think about, are we above average, and be above average, and give ourselves a grade. If not, you may need to hit those 3 dots and schedule an individual conference with me, and take some time to really get your strategy, your game plan in place, so that way you can move in that direction. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all. I know I have individual conferences scheduled this week and next week. Next week is the last class day for the semester for my college students, and then we go into finals. So we have like 2 weeks left, and then it's like summer for me. I'm so excited. But I just want you to think about that. And I was thinking, maybe we need to do that here. There's some people that may need to hit those 3 dots. Follow me. And let's take it. We got to take it up a notch. We got things to do. Take care. Enjoy your day. I appreciate you joining me live or via the replay. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember to aspire for more. I am Dr. Tammy, your success strategist, and I'm hoping that I am pushing you to be that A student in your class of life. Your class is not my class. This is your life. And so your class of life. And I hope that you are moving there. And take care, and I'll see you soon. I will. It's a busy day. But I'll be back later. Oh, I'm on the Pass the Cast with Stevie. So 6 p.m. Central, I think. 6 p.m. Central. I probably should know that, right? And so, yes, I'll be back later today. So take care. Bye.